Hey fam, I pray you guys are having an amazing day today. I wanted to bring this to our knowledge. As we're starting this year off, writing down our visions and our goals for the entire year, or starting with them, they're in a development phase, right? We're trying to plan things out and figure out how we're going to get this accomplished and what's the true reality length of time it will take us to accomplish the goal. But we're just getting started writing it down. Right now, it's in a development phase, which is on paper, on poster board. And we have to be mindful of those that we share our dreams and goals with, because they are our closest allies, our closest friends, our confidants, our people that we're in a relationship with. They can become our dream killers as well as our dream snatchers. See, sometimes you can have both people that put you down for the dream that you want. They will be your stumbling block for you. They will be that negative Nancy for that dream. They will have all kinds of ideas, things that will pull you away from the time it will take you to make sure that that dream is accomplished. So those are dream killers. Dream snatchers, that's a little bit easier. Those are the ones that will take your dreams, the ones that God gave deep inside your belly, to bring forth out to the world, because that was your purpose and that still is your purpose. And they will take your dream for their own. Yeah. They will literally take it for their own. They will take your dream, and then all of a sudden, I had a dream to open up my own bakery shop. I told Bob last week, and all of a sudden, here you go. Bob now has his own bakery shop with all the bells and whistles and a whole entire staff. And that is a big stumbling block for us. When we confide in someone else, our dreams, our vision for our lives, the same vision that God birthed on the inside of us to do. And then they took it for themselves and they ran with it. And you're like, but that was always my dream. And it can be a hinder and a stumbling block, because now you want to be at that phase of being supportive and not being negative on their dreams by pursuing your own dreams. See, a lot of times people will sit here and they will take on someone else's dream, someone else's vision, and I can do this. I'm great at this, because they just heard someone else's dream, even someone else's desire in life. They will take it for themselves. Some people never had the mindset to even comprehend a dream for themselves. So they go and take someone else's dream. When you're around someone, and this is when we have to do what? Live in our own truth. When we're around people and every week they have a new idea on how to retire. They have a new idea as a side hustle. They have a new idea of doing something different. That's like, where did this dream come from? And where did this idea come from? See, they're feeding off of others. That's all they're doing. They're like, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. But that's not how it is. When you are literally birthing a dream from the Lord, He will bring it forth and plant it inside your deepest part of your soul. And He will speak it that it's so clear to you. That's why the scripture of Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 1 through 4 is so deep to me. Because we have to know that it says, for the person that readeth, not hear, but readeth our vision for ourselves, they will run and they will tell them the wonderful miracle that happened in your life. It didn't say that they're going to go run and duplicate it. No, not at all. So we have to be mindful of who we share some of our deepest thoughts, some of our deepest dreams, our desires, our emotions. We have to be mindful of that. People will take it and take it for their own. So be mindful of who you share those things with. Everyone is not relevant. I hate to say that, but everyone is not relevant to hear it. And the scripture doesn't tell us that those that hear it go run and tell it. It says those that read it. Your vision is so plain that when they read your visions, and it's not to show everybody your visions either, especially while they're in this development stage. We have to be mindful of that. This is a development stage. We don't want any hindrance. We don't want any distractions. We don't want any killers out there, any dream snatchers. Everyone has their own dream. Some people, just some, they are so lazy at listening and hearing God's voice that they will go take your dream for themselves. So don't even put yourself in that position to go in that mind frame and go into that thought of, if I do it after they've done it, or I don't want to do it now because they've done it. You have to think about that. I don't want to do it because they've already done it. They're my bestie. So just be mindful and know that God has entrusted you with an idea, a dream, a goal for you to accomplish. And He and the angels are excited for you to go into this new journey, this new season, filled with faith, hope, filled with truth, and filled with knowledge. He's not going to put anything in your way. Sometimes we are the reason. We are the reason why some of the things that God has put in us not to come to, because we entrust the wrong people. We bully ourselves out of it. And I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I want us all to have our dreams, our individual dreams that He has birthed into us. Sometimes we don't know how, when, what, why. But we all have a starting point. I know this is the direction to go. I don't know what's going to happen after this. So therefore, I must trust in the Lord. He is awesome. He is worthy. We just have to have faith and trust and keep motivating one another. When you are that true friend, when you are living in your truth, everyone around you will start living in their own truth. You have to put it out there. You have to be the first one to put it out there. I am living in my truth, and everyone around me must also live in their own truth. No matter how hard or how difficult it is, and if people are not ready to live in their truth, then Lord, I know it's going to be difficult, but rip the Band-Aid. Rip the Band-Aid off, and they must flee away from me. They have no choice. They want to stay. I want them to stay, but it is not worthy or beneficial for me for them to stay. We are going to have such an awesome year. I feel it. I know it. So remember, live in your truth. Write down your visions and goals for this year. And be mindful of who we share those visions and goals with. They're just not relevant. It will become a time in which that vision and goal will be ready for that person to hear. But as it's in its development stage, this is where it trips up a lot of us, because we are about to birth something new. And it's in its development stage. That's where it can be crushed. It can be damaged. It can be harmed. It can be placed on the back burner, left on lukewarm. And everything in my life in this season is not to be on lukewarm anymore. I am moving with a passion. I am moving with a true destiny. I am moving with a motivation. You guys go out, have a great, wonderful, awesome day. And remember, do not allow one bad moment to ruin your entire day. Pray about it. Let it go when it happens. Ask God for comfort and guidance. And get over it. Learn to live for the next moment of the day. Because tomorrow is not promised for any of us. So live for today. That's how we live for today. Living in each moment of the day. You guys have a blessed, beautiful day. Until next time, I will see you guys Love what you do and love those who are around you with true passion. Live in your truth. Bye, guys.